So here is a maybe potential shock and return that could happen in this match. And I'm talking about the return of Liv Morgan. The last time that Liv Morgan was in WWE, she was vying for that Women's World Championship, a championship currently being held by Stephanie Vaquer. But on top of that, she was in the middle of a feud with Nikki Bella. So they could easily have a return in this match, post-match, to continue that feud with Nikki Bella, especially if their intention is to bring back Liv Morgan as a big babyface due to her huge boom in popularity. We have to think about what the intention and what the play is here for Liv Morgan upon her return. Is it to be a top heel in the company? Because I feel like she's kind of more needed there. However, if they're planning on telling the story of the implosion of the Judgment Day, then her feuding with the Judgment Day probably puts her in a place to be a strong babyface. Then again, they could run Liv Morgan versus Stephanie Vaquer as a traditional heel versus face, and they could run Liv Morgan versus Nikki Bella as heel versus heel if they really wanted to. But yeah, just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. I could see the potential of Liv Morgan making her presence felt in this match by returning from her hiatus.